What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video. Today we have r/thathappened. It's a subreddit that I've started to bring back over the last couple weeks, and I think this episode is going to be pretty funny. Yo! Who is this? It's Jackson. You gave me your number this past weekend at Club 149 in Bowling Green, Ohio. This isn't Kirsten, I take it. This is Jalen. LMAO, I'm a dude. She gave you a fake number. I'm sorry, bro. I don't care. I hooked up with 2 sorority girls last night while you were probably at home beating your meat, you damn loser. I get every girl I want. Except Kirsten, apparently. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We start off with some sad cringe about the fake number, head into I have sex and that happened territory, and finish it off with a bit of quit your BS and some murdered by words. 5 different subreddits. 1 post. If this were a Christian religious movement, it would be called Pentecostalism. One time, I got really high and cooked a pizza for 450 hours at 20 to 22 degrees. Yeah, you know that feeling when you get so baked, so high that you toss a pizza in the freezer for 18 days and 18 hours? Man, happens to me all the time. I told my 3-year-old she couldn't play with makeup, so she ran away sobbing and yelling, "Alexa, play crying music." She said that. So now Alexa's playing some funeral dirges and 3-year-old is sadly playing along on a recorder. That's weird. When I ask Alexa to play crying music, she plays This Town by Niall Horan, and I'm no fan of One Direction, but funeral dirge seems a little bit harsh. I just got recognized in a damn McDonald's bathroom, and the guy that recognized me was like, "My girlfriend loves you. She always shares your posts." And then he offered if I wanted to have a threesome with them, which I declined. As I explained, I don't do that stuff. I only have sex when I'm in a relationship. And he was like, "No problem, let me buy your lunch then." And then this man gets me 3 McDoubles, 2 large fries, chicken nuggets, and ice cream. Is this the life of fame? Damn, LOL. This guy claims that he was offered free sex and free food, and yet the most unbelievable part of this story is actually that the ice cream machine at McDonald's was working. One time, the guy who bullied me in high school bought pizza from me at the place I worked. His girlfriend was there, and I was feeling pretty, so I told his girlfriend everything he did to me in front of him. She took him outside and yelled at him for forever and made him come back in and apologize to me. Checkmate, I guess. And everyone stood up and clapped. I mean, even if this were true, like, years of bullying in high school versus a brief reprimand from your girlfriend, like, I get it, this guy's a dick, but to go back to this chess analogy, it's like you gave up your queen to take one of his pawns. Went to the McDonald's next door. White kid in front of me with a man bun and sweatpants hanging down low. I asked him what he was supposed to be. He said before turning around, "Look, homie." I said, "I ain't your homie, and you're not black or Mexican, so you don't need a homie or to be wearing your clothes hanging off your skinny old butt. Grow up and dress like you are a useful member of society." He had the damnedest deer in the headlight look as he turned around and looked up to me and then said, "Yes, sir." He got his order and started for the door, pulling up his sweatpants, and I hollered out, "Have a nice day," flashing him a big old grin. I swear, you can't take me anywhere, just like the wife says, LOL. Well, casual racism aside, we know this post can't be true because it says it happened in Texas and Machine Gun Kelly's from Ohio. Someone today questioned me and laughed because I met their dog and asked, "What's their name?" They responded, "They?" I said, "Yes, what's their name?" They asked me why I said they, and I said, "Your dog is alive and an individual, therefore they are not in it." They looked really confused at first, and then afterwards thanked me for not referring to their companion animal as it. Bottom line, animals are not it. I understand the argument you're trying to make, but I don't think anyone would ever be confused if you asked what's their name. I mean, you say that animals are not its, but I can tell that this ain't it either. Waiting in the Panera parking lot for my friend, sorting gear at the back of the Jeep, I just had 2 stoner college girls offer to blow me if I bought them breakfast. What in the ever-loving hell? That is truly ridiculous. Weird way to start the day. I mean, he's not wrong. Obviously, made-up flexes are a really weird way to start the day. I ordered a Switch on Walmart.com and I got a PS4 with note, "I think this is what you meant" on it. Thank you, whoever did this. I love it. The note is written on a piece of torn out lined paper. Like, I'd love to say this belongs in a separate subreddit, but there wasn't even an attempt. It's not a burger, it's not a steak, not bologna, it's a slab of dead cow. I was once at dinner with my family. They were having steak and offered me some. I said, "No, I don't want a piece of cold, dead flesh, thank you." My stepmom proceeded to flip out at me for proselytizing. I wish meat eaters could face what is actually on their plates. At least admit it to yourself. LMFAO, you seem like a fun person at dinner. I mean, I'm pretty sure that everyone is aware that meat is flesh of an animal. The real problem here is that if it is indeed cold, dead flesh, the restaurant is not cooking that steak right. I swallowed 62 bags of cocaine and got onto a plane from Bogota, Colombia to the United States. At some point on the flight, I realized one or more of the bags was leaking. When I arrived in the US, I somehow managed to make it through customs despite my pulse being 150 and being very intoxicated. I checked into a local hotel, essentially to die. I wrote a note to my wife apologizing for the risk I took and the coming results. At some point, I laid down to die. I couldn't walk. I distinctly remember thinking to myself, "Okay, this is it. You'll be dead soon." Miraculously, I survived. I still remember the moment the intoxication level moved down a significant level in an instant. I thought to myself, "Holy crap, I'm going to survive." Eventually, daylight came. I looked at myself in the mirror. I had a ring of swelling on my chest around my heart. I had several random spots where blood vessels had burst, but I survived. 62 bags of cocaine, long haul flight, US Customs, local hotel. Yeah, this guy's dead for sure. Customer at work today. I'd like to put these on hold. She brought me 2 globes. I took a quick look at them and went, okay, so you want 2 fake earth art pieces? The customer looks at me dumbfounded and goes, why fake? And I looked up for my paperwork, spun the globe really fast, and went, even a force like gravity wouldn't stop us from flying off at these speeds. 1,066 miles per hour as the Earth spins, and yet we only observe 1 day and night cycle? Pfft, give me a break. Everyone should know the truth by now. The Earth is flat. She stared at the globes and thought about it a moment and looks back at me and goes, "Oh, well, I guess I don't want them then." Chalk up 1 point for Ya's beautiful flat Earth. Edit, some folks have revealed to me the 24-hour thing, and so I may have been off on that argument, but oh well, I'm still learning too. The point is to get people researching flat Earth. Hashtag research flat Earth. Hashtag be loud. 1,000 miles per hour spinning being that fast, how small does she think the Earth is? LOL, this junkie tried to mug my uncle with a pocket knife, and my uncle took out his own hunting knife and stabbed the guy. He threw him in the back of the truck and dropped him off at the police station. The guy went to prison and was killed there, LMAO. Ah, murder. Classic comedy. I was at McDonald's trying to order a McFlurry, and the cashier had this bored look on her face. I knew immediately that she was going to give me attitude. I went up to order and she immediately said the ice cream machine is down without even checking first. I could tell the people who ordered before me were looking to see if I was gonna say anything. I looked her dead in the eye and pulled her by the collar of the uniform close my face and told her, "Make the McFlurry." And then literally everyone who dealt with her attitude clapped and one girl said, "Yas." It was so satisfying to put her in her place, and now I have a tasty McFlurry. The feeling when you assault a fast food worker because they wouldn't make you a milkshake. Yas! So I'm watching Netflix with my son, LOL, this is the conversation. Jeremiah, "Daddy, she has a big butt, I like it." Me, "Yeah, she does, bro. I do too, LOL." Jeremiah, "Oh my god, look at those titties." Yeah, I see him, bro. You gonna marry a girl like that one day? Jeremiah, "Only if she's smart, Daddy." That's my boy. Yeah, and apparently his boy is a whole 2 years old. My Starbucks barista just told me he laces my coffee with LSD every morning, so that's what's up. Damn, so that's why my coffee is so expensive these days. When I was 12, I had this one substitute teacher and they said something kind of sexist about how the boys should pass out the books because they were too heavy for the girls. So I went up to their desk and said, "That sexist remark you made earlier about girls not being able to carry books, was that really necessary?" And so they tried to explain to me that it wasn't sexist, and after they were done, they told me to go sit down, and I replied, "Yes, Mr. Sexist." Never been more proud of myself. Got lots of high fives. High fives, otherwise known as collaborative clapping, and everyone was definitely doing it. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Reddit content. Drop a like if you liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.